Let me ask you something. Since you said you're a single mom, you're also growing your own food. You have 4 toddlers.
I do.
What would be the #1 struggle for growing your own food? Good morning, guys. You watching your day yesterday at DC?
Yeah.
Our biggest fans. Breakfast is served. What is it, hot?
Yeah.
Okay, let it cool off. Eat your fruit and yogurt first. Our dehumidifier is kicking tail. We haven't seen the sun in days. Are we going on a week not seeing the sun? We got a 58% humidity in here. I think it was at like 85. You remember what it was? So that thing's really working. We're gonna use this day to catch up on some errands, and I'm also gonna fix a few things on the bus. This fridge has been driving us nuts. If it doesn't stay perfectly shut, it beeps. So we've been strapping it in with one of these safety locks. It's been several weeks, but now this is becoming flexible and it's not really holding it shut as this fridge would like to be. I'm thinking we could move this over, unstick it, move it over. I doubt it'll re-stick, but we could try. So before we do that, let's make sure we have a spare, a new one, if that doesn't work. Haha. Now we have this spare one just in case this old one won't re-stick. Are those lights always on? Let's fix that. Nope. Totally not gonna work. That's why I made sure we had a spare before I did that. Putting the new one on there tight. All right, let's see if those lights go off. Yay, look at that. Oh, look. Some of you may be wondering how Grandma is. You know what? Let's just ask Grandma herself.
I'm doing great. Thanks for the prayers. They really do mean a lot. We've had people drop by, bring meals, even straighten up the house. It's been a blessing. I have 2 weeks left with my walker, which I lovingly call my chariot. So when I get out of a chair, I have to use my walker and not put any more than 50% of my body weight on my right leg. I'm doing wonderful. I haven't had any pain. Just thankful that I'm healing up. And on May 10th, I get to give up the chariot. Thanks for asking.
We're all glad she's doing better. Now, I realized something. I haven't properly introduced you. So do you mind telling people who you are and what you're about? What are you doing with your life?
I'm Ruth, and I live in Northern Virginia, and I'm a single mom. I take care of my 4 kids. I homeschool, I have a garden, and I'm loving my new friends, the Rhodes family.
Let me ask you something. Since you said you're a single mom, you're also growing your own food. You have 4 toddlers.
I do.
What would be the #1 struggle for growing your own food being a single mom?
Believe it or not, I think the #1 struggle for me at the beginning was just believing I could do it. A lot of people told me that I needed to devote my time to other things and try to do other stuff, and they probably didn't realize it, but I thought I couldn't do it. And I made my mind up and decided if it's something that's important to me, if it's a passion, I'm gonna go for it. And that was probably the first step, and once I made it over that hurdle, I just had to learn how to do it. I had to figure out how to do the things that were easy. I even Googled things like how to be a lazy gardener.
Okay.
And for me that meant growing more perennials, less labor intensive things, stuff that my kids could help with, and stuff that grew well in my area, and taking some of the pressure off of trying to learn how to do specialized, more labor intensive stuff. I had to do what worked for us.
So you started out small with lazy gardening. What are you using around here that's lazy?
Well, my lawnmowers, who you've already been introduced to. Our guinea pigs mow the lawn for us. We don't have a lot of lawn left, and they do most of the work for me. I use a lot of wood chips, so I don't have to do very much weeding. That's probably my biggest secret. The more wood chips I have, the less weeding I have, and so that makes me really happy.
Look at him, going at it.
I know, he was just eating. He was
How much of his diet can be on this grass?
In the summertime, nearly all of it.
And are you telling me you don't have a mower?
I just got one of the manual reel mowers, and I made
What?
a commitment to myself that if the guinea pigs and my reel mower couldn't do it, it was too much lawn.
Less lawn and more gardens then, right? More wood
Absolutely.
chips to plant the garden. When you mean a real mower, do you mean one of those that you push, it's not motorized, it's just totally mechanical?
I'm happy to give you a demonstration.
Do it.
These are so cute.
How do you like those? Aren't those the cutest lawnmowers you've ever
I
seen?
think we might have to get guinea pigs when we get back.
Now wait a minute. Are we gonna eat them? Oh my gosh.
They can be lawnmowers.
We're gonna have an animal that we're not gonna eat?
They're gonna be lawnmowers.
bunny.
Oh.
They can be lawnmowers.
Breakthrough in the Rhodes family here.
I don't know. Maybe we won't.
Gonna have a pet?
I don't want to eat a guinea pig.
The people in the comments said they're delicious.
I know, but you're already. Yeah.
And a lot of meat for a little guy. All right.
I don't know.
But what about rabbits for lawnmowers?
That too. Well, we'll have those and
Okay.
guinea pigs. This can
Or
be
sheep.
This can be for the kids, though. I think that this might be a good project to start off with the kids, right? To make them, it's gonna be completely there,
Yeah.
and it can be an easy start off to get them ready for when they need a bigger project.
Okay. All right, let's see this mower in action.
Alright.
What? So cool. Come try it.
I know. Even I can.
She says it's easy. Even the beautiful one can do it. Let's see.
All right.
So no gas, no big noise. Woo! Totally mechanical. I love it. How is it? Is
It's
it
not
easy?
bad. It's you have a little muscle, which wouldn't be hard.
Well, let's see if Bird can do it.
Okay, hold on, wait. Let's
Come on, little bird, can you do it? And I love how it chops the grass and it leaves it in place. It doesn't spread it out, so you're actually mulching and improving your soil. What?
started, she can do it.
Okay, you could do it if you
Awesome.
get started.
The guinea pigs haven't been out long.
I think she's hooked. I like that. I would like to have, I like what you're saying. I think I'd like to have so little lawn, because the lawn's good for the kids to play in. You want something that doesn't have a bunch of manure in it for something for the kids to play in.
Yeah.
But just a little bit, enough that you could just cut it with
Kind
that.
of like her front yard. I think
Yeah.
that that's a perfect amount of grass.
Let's go see your other lazy gardener tricks.
Let's take a look.
She picked that thing up at a yard sale for 10 bucks. She just wished it was a little wider, so she's gonna keep on looking. But I'm sure you can get them on Amazon or some other hardware store. Another cool thing is there's rules here on when you can mow. You can't mow till after 10. But with that, because of the noise, you can't mow till after 10. But with that, you can mow anytime. Come out here at 7 o'clock in the cool of the day. We're in the front yard, folks. What are you eating there?
This is French sorrel. It's one of my new favorite greens. It has a lemony flavor. You can eat it raw, or you can put it in soups. It's delicious.
Try it, Lily.
Does it taste like lemon? Mm-hmm.
Is it good? It is.
Might be an acquired taste. About half of my kids love it, and the other 2 are still trying to decide. I figure 2 out of 4 is good enough.
French sorrel, parsley, sage, oregano, cilantro.
I decided at some point that we should just grow what we love. Strawberries is a favorite for everyone, so when they started to basically take over my whole front yard, initially I thought, oh, I should pull these things back, and then I realized why. We eat them all, we love them, so about half of my front planting area at this point is strawberries, and we eat all of them. I have a lot of herbs. This is my zone 1 where I can come out my front door, and it's the stuff that we use every day. And I'll put a lot of our annuals here because it's full sun, so cherry tomatoes and other things that my kids can pick themselves. If I can put them to work, it's less for me to do, and if they like doing it, everybody's happy. In the front here, I mixed flowers with the veggies that I grow because in a suburban setting, sometimes your neighbors aren't as comfortable with the vegetables. And at first I was saddened by that, but then I realized if I could mix the flowers in and make my neighbors happy and then deliver fresh organic veggies to them in season, and they were happy with that and we had a good relationship, that it was a way for us to peacefully coexist and come to a happy medium. So I have flowers that bring pollinators.
Hey guys, I think it's Lord of the Flies in there. We've been out of the house too long. Oh my gosh. What's going on in here?
Playing
What are you playing?
Jersey Bull. Jersey Bull.
Jersey Bull.
And Jonah the Jersey. Oh my
Oh my gosh. Whoa! Bring it down a notch.
Airplane or something. I don't know. That's
I think it's some sort of game of crazy. Hey, y'all go outside acting so crazy. One more thing before we wrap up this vlog. The van. We got our van back this morning. What was the deal?
It was the malfunction indicator light that had come on, and the mechanic said that it could be 100 different things. But the first place that they start is the spark plugs, which we had those replaced about a year ago, so they were in good condition. And then it was a valve adjustment to the engine was next, so we went with that. There were several that were out of adjustment, and so they obviously got them back in to adjustment properly. And we're just gonna go from there and just continue to monitor the situation. Because it could be so many different things, we're just not 100% sure what it's gonna be, and we just have to keep trying.